What's up? It's Sunday, time for the weekly live stream. What's up, Pure Calamity 17? Digoth, what's going on? Hope you had a good weekend. We're in Mythic. Made Mythic yesterday, put up a community post. I was playing a little bit and I was like, I don't know if we're going to get there in time for the live stream, but sure enough, did get there with a combination of Esper control, a little bit of mono green aggro, and yeah, made it. That's what we're doing today. Let some people filter in. Hope you had a good weekend. Like I said, let's look at the deck list before we get started. We're doing best of one and Mythic 98%. So we're like right up near getting a number. So this is what the deck looks like. It's based on Planeswalkers. And this is the same deck that I released a video on about 3 or 4 days ago. And TGN in the house. What's up, my man? Thank you, TGN, for modding, making sure everything goes smooth like butter. Appreciate you. So this is a lot of Planeswalkers. So we have Wandering Emperor, Teferi's in here, Lolth is in here, and Kaito Shizuki's in here. So we have early removal down here, a board wipe in the form of Meathook Massacre and in the form of Doomscar. Lots of Planeswalkers, Memory Deluge for card draw. And March of Otherworldly Light and one March of Wretched Sorrow. That can be massive if you just tap out, kill something, gain like 7 or 8 life. It's cool. Fading Hopes. Control. It is control time. How's the volume, TGN? Everything good? And then Hullbreaker Horrors. Up at the very top. In the land suite, we have Iganyo, Seat of the Empire for some removal. Hall of Storm Giants. Be rotating out very soon. A lot of these will be rotating pretty soon here. Homus having Lolth around. Hive of the Eye Tyrant. And Rafine's Tower. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, 98%. So we'll see if we can chain together some wins here tonight. Get a number in the top 1200 or something. Knock on wood. This deck is very powerful. This deck has a lot of... you just have to basically avoid getting run over by aggro. But it has a lot of value in these Planeswalkers. Okay, we're going first. 2 Hullbreakers in hand is not a good start. We got a counter on turn 2. Teferi we can play on 4 if we get another land. I want to say I'm probably going to mulligan this because we just don't have much going on. Teferi can't even protect himself. Let's mulligan. 2 lands, 2 meat hooks. Okay. We'll try. Bad hand, and then mulligan into another bad hand, but that's what happens. So, mono. Cool that we drew a black mana here. Get a Doomscar foretold. Okay, we're getting hit for 3. Deluge is not something we really want to see. March of Otherworldly Light, we can exile this. Let's see what they play. But we are for sure going to need some lands here. Oh, I forgot to mention, usually I'm on at like 7 p.m. But I had a scheduling issue today, so I'm a little bit on a little bit earlier. Ben Garcia, glad to finally see you live, brother. Live in England, so can't ever catch the live stream. Love the content. Ben Garcia, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and thank you for supporting by being a member of the channel. I really appreciate it, Ben. And I'm glad this worked out. It was a little bit earlier today, so let's get rid of at least the bloodthirsty adversary. Try to stop getting beat down here. Okay, so we can go double white here. If we meat hook, say we play this on black, we can kill the etching, but we can't mess with the Stormseeker. I think we pray for the best here. We play this on white and meet Doomscar the whole board. And then hopefully we get another mana to play a Lolth. We're like kind of running on fumes here, but we'll do what we can. Yeah, Ben, I appreciate it. Thanks, brother. Raiju. Alright, well, here's another Doomscar. I think we're probably dead. Our hand was really slow. Yeah. Good game. But it's Magic. That happens. You know what? We take our licks. We take our beats. And then if our opponent plays well, we say congrats and we move on to the next game. So we're 97%. So I would say in order to get up into the mythic numbers, we probably need another like 3 or 4 wins here. See if we can get into another one and have a little bit better of a hand, shall we? MTG Gathering Vet. Alright, cool. We have all 3 colors of land here. We have 3 lands, Doomscar, and a Meat Hook. This Hullbreaker keeps showing up in our opening hands. What's up with that? We don't want you right now, dude. Later. Okay. Another land. We want to make sure that we have 2 white probably on turn 3 for Doomscar. So let's go Hive. And we'll have to play these both as white. And this one as black. Okay. The problem with Boros, such a good deck. The problem is that everything has haste. So you wipe the board, you're like, alright, cool, I'm feeling pretty good, and then they just slam another haste creature and hit you again, and by the time that you can stabilize, you're already low. Let's go white. Doomscar. And then if they play some more 2-drops, maybe we can get away with doing a Meat Hook here. See what I'm saying? Going to 8. If they play a land and fire up the Den of the Bugbear, we're just dead. Good game. Hobo, what's up? How's it going? You're late? No, I'm early, man. That's what's going on. A couple hours early today. Which I might shift it earlier anyway, honestly. Because I know 7 is kind of 7 Central Time is a little bit late for everybody. If I can get away with it, shifting it a little early. We're 0-2 today. What's up with that? I'm losing it. I'm losing my edge, people. Ah. We'll get it. Hullbreaker again. Alright. No white mana for Doomscar this time. Mulligan this. Yeah, it's too slow. Alright, this looks better. We'll get rid of Make Disappear. We'll have a Fading Hope for early bounce. And then we'll have Emperor. Hopefully we can make that happen. Yeah. Oh, well, I did start early. Had some scheduling conflict things today, so. Gates of Istfell. Swamp. Alright. I like drawing the lands. Let's get this down on... Well, let's go Swamp. So we have Infernal Grasp up. Strikes me that they're playing control here. Revitalize is fine. We don't have double white. We want double black, but we also want double blue for a memory deluge. I don't think we're going to be meat hooking a lot this game, so let's hedge our bets and say blue. We have 2 counter spells. Consider is fine. Consider is fine. Wonder what they're building up to. Hobo, have I ever had a play versus viewers sub stream? I have not. Something I've considered doing. I think it would be pretty fun. But I didn't know if there would be any interest in that. We still don't have double white. I mean, we're getting up there to where Hullbreaker is. What concerns me is they have a Hullbreaker that can't be countered. Maybe they play theirs on 7 and we just grasp it immediately and get the upper hand. Emperor. We can't counter their Emperor. Let it go. Yeah, I have not done it yet, Hobo.
Let your blade do the talking.
TGN, yeah, TGN has asked for it as well.
We must protect the people.
Let's bounce this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do want this land. We do want to have double white, so we'll leave that on top. Okay, our turn. Now we can play our Emperor. Hullbreaker's online too. Hobo, you might stand a chance. I wouldn't say that you don't stand a chance. Magic the Gathering, you know, it's like any given Sunday, you know? It would be fun. Consider is fine. Ben, have you done a Q&A session? I have not. That's something that you guys would be interested. I can do that too. I'm down for whatever. Like Q&A in terms of just like ask me anything about Magic. I can do that. All right, counter there.
Remember your training.
We're still at 20. We can take some damage. It's probably fine. Ben, if that's something that you want to see, I could totally do that. What is that they foretold? A Doomscar? Let's see. Let's put our Emperor down. See what they react to. If that's a saw it coming, they can't use it. Dissipate. Okay. March of Otherworldly Light. We have 7 mana. Can't really slam a Hullbreaker here because we have nothing to protect it with. So we're just going to pass the turn. We're going to see what they do. We have 2 counter spells. Q&A in terms of Magic. Just got into Magic, still learning why I liked your videos, because you explain a lot of what's happening, what to do next. I appreciate it. Yeah, I could do that. I could do a Q&A. That would be fun. Rather than here's a cool combo, hope you keep up. I understand. I totally understand that. Because, like, as a, you know, a newer player to Magic, you watch some videos and you're like, wait, I don't know these cards. I don't know what's going on. So I totally get what you're saying. Can't slam the Hullbreaker. We're just gonna have to chill. Probably going to have to use March of Otherworldly Light on something this turn because we're taking some damage.
Strike fast and strike hard.
We'll limit it to 3. How about that? Okay, 4, 8, 9. We're at 9 mana, so I think our best bet here is to slam the Hullbreaker down, try to block this, and then try to counterspell whatever they do.
Keep watch for intruders.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have a Field of Ruin for our Hall of Storm Giants. Fateful Absence, they have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana left. So do we March of Otherworldly Light this token? Return this to their hand, they play it again? Or do we make disappear this, have them pay 2 to make it go through, bounce it back, they play it again either way? Okay, we'll let it go through. We'll draw the card with the clue token. Because if they play something else, we want to be able to counter it. Raven Razorclaw, what's up? How's it going? Fading Hope and Teferi. Try to get Teferi down. See if we can draw something useful. We are struggling right now. Okay. Dissipate that. So we'll Fading Hope this token.
I have got new moves to teach you.
So if we Fading Hope, we have to spend all of our mana except for 1 to Fading Hope the Hall of Storm Giants. Then we can March of Otherworldly Light one of the tokens, so we can stay alive. Let's go here, here. Oops. Add blue. Fading Hope this. We'll pay 0 for this. Kill that. And we have enough to pay for the ward here to bounce this, so that's fine. Bounce you. Syncopate countered. Oh, dagger in my back. Alright, time to catch up with chat. Dark Matter, kind of new to the game. I have a black-green deck and standard that focus on milling myself. Would it be viable to craft some high rarity cards for it, or should I go to a different strategy? My advice right now, if you're playing standard, is don't craft anything at all. Because we have 9 or 10 days until Dominaria United releases, and there's going to be everything's going to change because we're doing fall rotation. So all of the sets up to and including Adventures in the Forgotten Realms are going to rotate out to only be played in Historic. So if you craft things, you might craft things that that rotate out. So my advice right now would just be wait. Just play with what you have till Dominaria United releases, and then craft some stuff there, because the meta is going to change like a lot at the beginning of the month. And then I think it releases on for paper on like September 9th or something like that. Eli, bro, good to see you. Good luck. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. We're not having the best of luck tonight, but maybe that'll change. Titan, yeah, TGN has a point there. If you're playing self-mill, Titan, getting that Titan in the graveyard and then reanimating it is a good strategy. All right, fam. Let's continue. I said earlier that the deck was powerful. I didn't lie, but we are on the struggle right now. Opponent goes first. Here we have lots of interaction, so that's cool. No Hull Breaker in the opening hand this time. It's always good. I have also, speaking of rotation, you guys, I also have emailed Wizards multiple times to try to participate in the early access for new sets, and I have not yet gotten a response from them. I'm not sure if it's because I am not big enough yet or what's going on. Gorfine's Tower. But I'm going to keep emailing them. I'm going to keep trying with every set. Try to get some early access so we can see the cards. Okay. So we have an Infernal Grasp. We have a March of Otherworldly Light, Fading Hope, Make Disappear. Want this probably white, this probably black. We're not going to foretell because it's Boros. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Let's see where they put the counter, and then we'll grasp that, whatever it is. Get this Foretold, hold up a Fading Hope. Maybe we'll be able to sweep the board and stabilize it next turn. Okay. So we're staring down, taking 6. And then we Doomscar the board, but then we're at 3 life, so Royal Eruption kills us. Okay, that's the game we're going to have to play. We're at 1. We can bounce whatever creature they play. They're looking for a burn spell. If they get it, we are dead. Kumano. Hell of a way to finish us off. Yeah, Titan of Industry. If you're cheating that out, that is devastating. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can get early access. I do email every set with like an updated list of subscribers and like an updated list of like content and stuff, because I want to be able to bring that to you guys early. It would be really cool. 2 hull breakers in the opening hand. That's gonna have to be a mulligan. Better. Better for sure. We can get rid of this. Forest. Not a snow forest, though. Meaning that probably not mono green. Probably looking at enchantments or something. You know, over the course of the last several months or so, every time that I've done the weekly stream, like, it's been either decent win rate or like pretty good. And ultimately, I knew we were going to hit some point where it was going to be like a string of losses, but all you can do is just plow through. Just keep moving forward. Put the other games behind you. Sprint. Okay, don't mind that. Got a couple of bounce spells in mind for that. Go Hall of Storm Giants, keep our removal up. It will be nice not to have to use snow lands, yeah. To me, there wasn't really enough snow hate, so the downside wasn't, the downside to using snow lands was like nothing except for Redain. Let's bounce this. Put them behind. Counterspell. How many lands do we have? We have 2 more lands. Alright, we'll take that. We're okay taking 5 here? Probably not. Try to find a Memory Deluge or something that we like. Wandering Emperor we like. Alright, well, our opponent didn't get lands, which we're familiar with, so we take those. We lose when we don't get lands, and we win when they don't get lands. Sounds good. Yeah, rotation is going to be amazing, I think, because Standard is actually in a pretty healthy spot right now in terms of having multiple different decks that are pretty good, but I think it's going to be even better once rotation hits. And then keep in mind that that'll be the first time that there's no cards banned in Standard in forever. Alright, looking okay. Let's do this. Yeah, Blizzard Brawl will be going away. It is a ridiculous spell. It's so potent, giving mono green that good removal. We have a counter spell. Our lands are more important here, so let's go with Dwari Ruins. Speaking of snow-covered mountain, we want to be able to counter this and put them behind, so let's just play this on white. Counter whatever they play here. Okay, don't really care about that. See if we can counter a creature here and then Deluge next turn, maybe get into a Doomscar. That's fine. They're playing around counterspell. Hit us for 2. Okay, so potentially we're taking 6 here, either way. Stormseeker. Counter that. Do I play Commander? I do not play Commander, but I know that it is a lot of fun, and I'd like to get into it. Just that I'm so focused on Arena right now. Put down Teferi as bait. There's a meat hook. Can we survive this turn? Maybe, maybe not. We'll take the meat hook though. We might be 1 turn too late. They have a haste creature, we're just dead. But if they don't, we can meat hook everything. And gain some life. All right, it's going to come down to the wire here. Now 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect, because they're going to be able to train. Damn. 1 turn too late. Oh, maybe Ben was asking you. I don't know. But, yeah, I would like to play Commander. I wonder if they have any plans to bring Commander to Arena. Esper Control's kind of eating it, isn't it? Let's play some Jeskai Hinata. I know that Commander is the most popular format for Magic. Switching up the deck on you guys. Alright? Esper Control's not getting it done tonight. I'm gonna play some Hinata, see if we can smash some Magma Opuses. And then, unfortunately, very soon, I have to be done. I have something to do with the fam. Alright, we'll keep this. We got some iterations here, give us some card draw. This username that this person has is amazing. Fidel Cashflow. I love that. Okay. Playing red-green. Enchantments or runes. We'll just wait. We'll counter something with Jwari Disruption, or we'll get rid of one of these Magma Opuses. Rune of Sustenance. Let's not start the life gain train. Flame Blessed Bolt only does 2 damage, unfortunately. Let's iteration, see what we can dig up. There's a Hinata. Fine, we'll go Hinata in the hand. Fable back and smashing. We're going to take some hits here. Well, they don't put counters on that. That could be a target for a bolt. Coming in for 8. Do this now. Fortunately, I think we're going to have to just iteration here. Find a bounce spell or some way to deal with Kami of Transience. We're going to 1. Yeah, we'll discard a lot because we need a way to deal with this. Flame Blessed Bolt's not going to do it. Fading Hope will do it. Very nice. So let's put March of Swirling Mist in the hand. Bounce. Dragon's Fire on top. Okay. They might layer the Hydra and just decide to come in. Nope. Alright. Get rid of you. We're cruising at 1 life, people. Just hanging out. We're going to stabilize this board if it kills us. Give me an untapped land and get Hinata down and Magma Opus. That's what I want. We have to worry about that layer of the Hydra, though. Dragon's Fire. Okay, Hinata down. If they tap all their mana to bring in the layer of the Hydra, we just March of Swirling Mist that away. Coasting at 1 health. It's fine. Not nervous. Kind of nervous. Not nervous now. Haha. That's fine. We take those. That, yeah, I was like, we're at 1. All right. All right, one more game. Try to redeem our Esper failings for the day. Appreciate y'all hanging out every Sunday. I look forward to it. If you like the video, please hit that thumbs up for me. Consider subscribing if you want to join more streams every Sunday or see gameplay videos or card ratings, all that good stuff. Okay, they took a mulligan. We have 3 lands. We only have 1 blue mana. We got to get that down. This is really not an option to play as a Jwari Disruption. And we're looking okay. What is my favorite color to play? So my favorite color combination is blue-white. But if you... the thing is, I'm not the best at that. I'm actually probably the best at aggro. But I've been branching out into mid-range. Control, I'm like getting pretty good, and then like mid-range is like a little bit newer for me, especially when New Capenna came out. And it went to like a mid-range heavy meta. I had to make a few adjustments there. Okay, we got a Dragon's Fire for that. So, but yeah, my favorite is blue and white. Probably my favorite is blue. I'm probably best at like red and green, I would think, or white. A Persona, yeah, probably still white and blue. Tend to think things, sometimes overthink things, so. Alright, let's get... We have white, whatever. We have red here. Do we Dragon's Fire this away now? Or we wait and see if there's a bigger threat? Let's wait. Interesting. Let's see where they put the counters. One there and one where? There. I was hoping they'd go all in on the one that could attack. See if we can drum up some sort of removal. We cannot. We'll put Hinata in the hand. Pathway back. Do a coast. Ben, blue-white Angels deck. Can't get out of Platinum with it. Maybe more interaction. Probably Angels right now is strongest in black and white. So you have the 4-drop enchantment that makes an Angel. You have the 5-drop legendary Angel. Boros all day. I would either go Orzhov black and white, or I would go Esper colors. A little bit of blue. But I think you're missing removal with white and blue. So we put Hinata down. We can block something. They have one card left. They have a Cave of the Frost Dragon that takes 5 to activate. So we get Hinata down, we survive, and then we Magma Opus next turn, probably. That's our game plan. Angel Fire Ignition. We can take 7 here, but we have to kill... We have to have Hinata die. If we don't, if we block this, we just die. At 1 again. So if we go in with a Goldspan Dragon, we have a treasure token to phase something out. We can phase 2 things out. So if we play Goldspan to block, go in with it. Said good game. It's not over yet. Ain't over yet. Don't GG yet. Okay, now it's over. Alright, good game now. Had to use our Magma Opus and get rid of it. Alright. Dark Matter. Having trouble making space in my deck for more reanimation targets. What's the first thing I should consider cutting? I would say if reanimation is your goal, make sure that you have enough time to do it. Meaning that you have early interaction, things in the forms of cheap removal to make sure you're not getting smashed by aggro. Perhaps Meathook Massacres. Because I assume that if you're in reanimation, you're doing that black-green thing. And then the self-mill thing hasn't traditionally been the strongest in sets. The Midnight Hunt and Crimson Vow theme of that, where it was like black and green, black or green and blue, hasn't been strongest just because it's kind of slow. I would look at sorceries or something that cause you to discard cards. Usually there'll be black sorceries or something that make you discard cards as a cost, but you can use that to your benefit to put a reanimation target in the graveyard. And I think your prime reanimation target in those colors is, like TGN said, Titan of Industry, without a doubt. That's a 7-drop, 7/7 reach trample. And you can either gain 5 life, or you can make a 4/4 Rhino and then put a shield counter on something. You can choose 2 of those. So, just interaction and reanimation target. Don't worry about like little... Don't worry about attacking, basically. Turn 3 and 4. Yeah, Dark Matter, if you have a list, you can link it. Take a look at it. TGN lies, I'm green. Big mean green. Yeah. I do like playing some mono green Stompy too. Dark Matter, if you want to link it, if you want to do, I'll put the email. Let's see. If you want to send it there, I'll take a look at it. I'll email you back, and I'll like check it out. See what's going on. Ben, I do. I have a link to all the deck lists. Let me get that for you. Link that up in the chat. Well, sorry I couldn't do better performance today, guys, but I appreciate you hanging out. That's just sometimes the way it goes, you know. See if I can find my public profile on EtherHub. Yeah. Try that. That should link all the decks, and like even back to... Good lord. Probably like Zendikar Rising or something. There's just like tons of decks in here. There's meta decks in here. There's tweaked meta decks, and then there's actually brews in there too. Yeah, so it's 5:30. Gotta take off. But appreciate y'all hanging out. Good talking with you. And Ben and Hobo, I will consider doing some Q&A stuff. That's something that I've kind of bounced around in my head here and there, but if you guys want to see that, I'm glad to do that. Just hang out, don't play games, just sit here and talk about stuff, especially with Dominaria United coming out. We could do a live stream where we just talk about those cards. I have a couple of rating videos, but there are more to rate, so I don't have a problem doing that live either. Alright, Dark Matter, sounds good. I'll check out the list. Hobo, you have a good day too. I hope you all have a great week ahead. Thanks for hanging out. I'll be having some more videos released this week. Probably some more Dominaria United card ratings. And, yeah. Have a good one. And good luck on the letter. See you next week.